Hey yo, how's it going guys? It is Lazy C here. Today I'm back with another Phasmophobia video. Now in this Phasmophobia video today, I'm going to be talking through every type of evidence and how they work and how they can benefit you in finding out which ghost is in your mission. If you do enjoy the video, please do give it a like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and at the time of making this I am on the road to 100 subs, and there will be a giveaway once I hit 100. But I'd like to thank all you guys for the support on this game recently. It's been fantastic and I'm really enjoying it. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so coming in at the first type of evidence is the ghost orb. Now the ghost orb is emitted from the ghost room and the very immediate surrounding area, and it looks like a small yellow, white, sort of light greenish colour, small ball floating around on either the computer screen in the truck, or that you can view from the truck, either from the cameras that are already in the property or ones that you place down yourself, or they can be viewed on head-mounted cameras with night vision. Now the ghost orb starts emitting at the start of the round, so it'll be there the whole game, and it will continuously move for the entire game, so you'll be able to see it at any point during the game in the ghost room and its immediate. Alright, so coming in at the next type of evidence is the spirit box. Now this is a piece of evidence and it's a purchasable item. It's used to communicate with the ghost, and there are several requirements to get the spirit box working, but when it does, it is a useful piece of evidence. First off, to use the spirit box you must have the lights off near and around you, and you must be somewhat near for the ghost to answer. Now however, if the ghost is shy, which you will be able to tell in the van if it says it prefers everyone or people alone, then it may require you to only have one person in the room or maybe in the house, depending on which map you're on and how big it is. Okay, so coming in as the next piece of evidence, it is fingerprints. Now the fingerprints are left behind by a ghost when it interacts with its environment. So you can see the fingerprints using either a UV light or a glow stick, although B1, the glow stick is a static thing and it does not emit off a very big UV radius, if that makes sense. Also, footprints made by the salt shaker are not considered fingerprint evidence, so don't get that confused. But now how it works. So the ghost will leave behind a fingerprint whenever it does any of the following: when it knocks on a window, interacts with a light switch, or interacts with a door. And however, just note that it won't leave behind a fingerprint when the ghost either flickers the light or plays with the fuse box to turn off the power. Alright, so coming in as the next type of evidence is the EMF level 5. Now you can get this piece of evidence using a purchasable piece of equipment called the EMF reader, and you can determine the current EMF level in the area by looking at how many dots there are when the reader is on, and make sure it's actually on, because I've made the mistake of not turning it on and thinking there is nothing there before. Now, for it to be classed as a piece of evidence, it has to be a level 5. So level 3 and 4 just means it's close, it's interacting with the local area, but that does not count as the piece of evidence. So just B1 for that. Alright, so coming in at the penultimate piece of evidence, it is freezing temperatures. Now this one's tricky because, especially for a lot of new players, they can get confused on what counts as a freezing temperature, what is and isn't, that kind of stuff. So basically, if the ghost is in a room where freezing temperatures is a piece of evidence, the temperature will drop 3 times as fast. You can also see this, but I'm not 100% sure if it's definite yet because I've heard mixed things, but about the breath. So if you can see breath in a room, most people love freezing temperatures. However, I have seen cases where that isn't the case and that they've seen breath and logged its freezing temperatures, but that wasn't one of the pieces of evidence. Now, to find freezing temperatures, you will need the piece of kit called the thermometer, which you can buy from the store. And however, if the ghost is in the room but its evidence is not freezing temperatures, the temperature will only drop to 5 degrees Celsius. But just be warned, there is an error bar of 2, meaning it can go as low as 3. But if it goes below 3, that means it will most likely be freezing temperatures, and obviously below 0 means it is definite. Okay, so for the final piece of evidence is the ghost writing book. Now, if you have a ghost which has that as the evidence in ghost writing book, just be warned that there is only a chance that it will write in the book. So it's not definite, so just because it doesn't write in the book straight away or after a minute or two doesn't mean you can necessarily rule it out. However, if you do want to increase the chance of the ghost writing it in this book, you can increase the activity in the room. For example, say you found the ghost room, you can talk to it, like ask it phrases, do stuff to try promote activity, i.e. slamming doors, flickering lights, knocking stuff off tables. That will increase the chance for the ghost to write in the book. And however, I have found that the ghost is more likely to write in the book when it is left alone with the book. There have been cases where we've all been sat in the room and it's written on it, but moreover, we leave the book in the room, go back to the van, come back a couple minutes later, and it has more chance to be written in then. Alright, so that wraps it up for all the types of evidence in Phasmophobia. If you did enjoy the video and found it helpful, please do give it a like, and also comment down below if there's any other like tutorials or map guides or any kind of videos on Phasmophobia you want me to do, and any sort of videos in general. I'm pretty relaxed in what kind of games I play. I like to do a range of really anything from like shooters, survivals, horrors, whatever floats my boat really. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like and a subscribe. As said, the channel is increasing in growth and I really appreciate all the support from everyone, so thank you guys ever so much for watching. Has been Lazy C, and I'll see you in the next video.